Amy.
How are you? We hope that you are staying in and still getting your sweat on. So we wanted to give you a cool little new version of our Dirty 30 workout. This one is not on our schedule right now. I've been meaning to put this one on. So looks like maybe if this one's a hit while we're all at home, then maybe you might see this one on our schedule come next session. This one is a Dirty 30 barbell combo quickie. Everybody likes a quickie, right? So we're going to use a barbell and a mat and a timer. That's all you need. So whether you have your phone or a stopwatch or whatever, you've got your barbell at home. If you have no barbell, you can absolutely do this with dumbbells. Amy is going to be in the frame showing you the dumbbell option. We're going to do 4 barbell exercises that's going to hit just about all the big groups. And we're going to do them 4 times in kind of an AMRAP fashion, so as many reps as possible for a designated amount of time. Now let me just tell you about as many reps as possible. That does not mean that you should go as fast as you can. It's not a race. It's not a competition. This is about you just trying to do as many as you can safely with the proper tempo and the proper form in the given amount of time. So it's a 30-second set. You're going to do 30 seconds for each exercise, and we've got 4 exercises to do. So you've got a 2-minute lifting round, and then you're going to rest 2 minutes. So this one is a Dirty 30. You're going to do a warm-up. You're going to do your 4 sets of 2 minutes each with a 2-minute rest in between. This is going to not only give you resistance training, but it's also going to give you some heart rate spike as well. I promise you your heart rate's going to be up, so you're going to kind of get the best of both worlds. This is like a Dirty 30 version of heavy hitters, y'all, except we're not lifting super crazy heavy weight because more than likely if you were to do that, you might not be able to last that 30 seconds. However, if you wanted to kick this up a notch and you wanted to use a little bit heavier weight, you could absolutely do to failure times 4, which could be less than 30 seconds, or it could be more than 30 seconds. It would be up to you and up to your weight selection. So I'm going to do just 55 today and go through 1 full round with you so that you can see exactly how to do it. Again, this one is a Dirty 30 workout. It's an express lifting workout that's going to give you a little heart rate push and get your muscles moving and burning as well.
And on this one, we have a designated warm-up for you. So we have an actual set, if you will, of movements for you to complete before you actually start the workout itself.
And that'll be posted in the written version. Go ahead, Amy.
Yes, it will be posted in the written version that we attach as a file into the BMFLF page. But with that said, we're going to have you do 15 push-ups. So if you want to show the push-ups, you may.
15 all the way down and all the way up. You can obviously put your knees down. If this version of a push-up still gives you a little bit of fit, you can always bring the knees underneath the hips. My biggest desire for all of you when you're doing your push-ups is to make sure that you get your elbows to 90 degrees and you allow for that full range of motion.
So 15 push-ups followed by 25 body weight squats. So just down and up.
Belly tight. Again, full range of motion. Keeping your shoulder blades back and down. Keeping your belly tight and driving all the way, preferably to that nice parallel or just above parallel position.
And notice she's doing them slow and controlled. These are not meant to be rushed. Remember, you are just warming up here. And then we're going to do 20 lunges each leg.
And you can pick whatever lunge is your favorite. If you want to do a forward stepping lunge, you may do that. Or if you want to turn this into a backward stepping lunge. And if you really want to get fancy and you want to do a little bit of both, you can obviously do forward and backward. Get an equal number done on each leg. We're asking you to do 20. So if you're doing 20 total, that's going to be 5 forward, backward stepping on the right and 5 forward, backward stepping on the left, if you choose to do that version.
And then get your timer or count to 60 seconds in your head for a 1-minute plank. So you can opt to do a full plank here. Notice you're not here. You are pushed through those shoulder blades at the top, and your wrist is in line with the elbow, in line with the shoulder, counting for 60 seconds. And then from there, you'll go straight into 15 burpees.
To get yourself ready to rock.
Yep.
Okay? So we've got 4 movements to do. We've got a narrow grip bent over row, a push press, a Romanian deadlift on a 2-2 tempo, and a clean and press. So I'm going to demo the movements first, then I'll run through a round with you, and then I'll let you do your thing. Amy's going to come over here into the frame. Hey, do you want me to move over just a little bit for you?
Yes.
That way you can be in the frame doing the barbell, the dumbbell
Yeah.
work as well. All right, so the narrow grip bent over row, you want to keep your hand, you're going to start with an overhand grip on the barbell, keeping your feet just hip distance apart. You're going to drop into that bent over position. I'm going to turn so you can see me. Belly is going to be nice and tight. Shoulder blades are back and down, and you're bent over all the way. We want to try to not just be bent over a little. Try to go all the way. If your hamstrings give you fits and you just can't do it, then you do your best. Here, and you're going to pull that barbell right into your belly button every time, getting full range of motion on the shoulder blades, like so. You're going to do 30 seconds of that. Notice Amy had the dumbbells pulled real close. We want that narrow grip to focus right on the mid-back, the mid-upper back. Good. Some people call these thrusters. We call them a push press. Either way, the movement is the same. After you're done with your narrow grip bent over row, you'll step out. You'll clean the bar. Keep it right in front like you're going to do a front squat. You're going to drive down into the squat and push the barbell right over your head. Slow and controlled, big thrust from the bottom. And you can hold your dumbbells either way. If you want to hold them here like a hammer curl position, you can do so. Or if you would like to turn them like an overhead press position, you can do that as well. It'll be up to you and where your level of comfort is.
And if 2 is too heavy, you can always
Go to
go
1.
here as well. But it's one fluid movement down and up.
Absolutely right. Good. Romanian deadlift is next. When we ask you to do a Romanian, this is one of the more complex movements. Deadlifts aren't as easy as people think they are to maintain a neutral back in an engaged core. And so what we're going to ask you to do on these Romanians is do them in a 2-2 tempo. I am not a big fan of these rocking deadlift motions. I prefer to have them slow and controlled so that you are safe and your back is safe. So we like to keep our feet shoulder distance apart. The barbell stays real close to the body. You're going to shade your legs. You're going to go down for a 2 count, drive through the heels, hinging the hips back, and then into a neutral position. So down for 2 and up for 2. If you're using the dumbbells, you can see Amy behind me. She will be doing the same thing, keeping that those dumbbells real close. So if you notice, Amy can go very low, and she's got the flexibility in her hamstrings to be able to do that, and she maintains a super neutral back. We want to be super careful not to break the shoulders here. Your desire to go lower cannot be at the expense of your back. I don't care how low you go, I care how neutral your back is and how much load you're taking into your hamstrings, into your glutes, and coming up in a proper stance, okay? The last one we're going to do is a clean and press, a very dynamic, powerful movement. You'll notice that if you're not changing your weight, which you're not going to do in this workout, you're going to pick one weight and keep it the whole time. There might be, for instance, clean and press might be more difficult than the Romanian deadlift with the weight that you selected. That will even itself out, I promise you. You can also repeat this workout. If you want to do a full hour, you can repeat it and change your weight, work from clean and press up to the beginning, and that will give you almost a full hour's worth of work. Okay, so the last movement is a clean and press, and this one of my favorite movements to do. You're going to make sure that you're loading or you're getting into the hang here, so it goes a little bit low, maybe mid thigh, and you're going to jerk and explode, get up and underneath the bar, and drive it over your head. Catch it, release, and start again. So we are strong, slow, and controlled, but with explosive, focused movements. Good. All right. So we're going to run through one round for you so you can see what it looks like. and then we're gonna leave you to do your thing, okay? Hey, are you ready?
Yep.
I'll set the timer.
Okay.
Amy's gonna use the dumbbells behind me, and you can easily set your timer so that a bell can go off each time. What you want to avoid doing is thinking about it too much in your transition. You want to try to get exactly as close to 30 seconds worth of work for each one as you can. You're going to run through it one time, and then you're going to rest. If you're more advanced and you think you would like to work more on your muscular endurance, feel free to run through it twice before you rest. Really, with this kind of workout, you can kind of play with it. You can pick 2 and do them for a minute each. Easy to kind of rearrange this and make it something that you can use more than once. Yeah?
Yes.
All right. So we'll turn a little bit of music on just for fun, and we'll get to it. We sure hope y'all are enjoying your first week of kind of, I won't say quarantine because people don't like that word. First week of social distancing. Yes. We sure are gonna miss seeing your beautiful faces every day. All right, here we go. Timer has started. Narrow grip, bent over row, 30 seconds, and begin. Remember, I'm trying to get this barbell to my belly button every single time. If you have trouble getting it all the way up, it may be that the weight is just simply too heavy. Use your breath. Make sure your feet are grounded and you are keeping a neutral back the entire time. We've got about 5 more seconds here, and we're gonna move right into a push press. I'm gonna stand up now, take my stance nice and wide, and go right into push press. 30 seconds. More seconds. You're gonna feel this in your anterior chain. And time. Right into Romanian deadlift 2 and 2. We go from anterior chain work to posterior chain work. Keep the barbell nice and close. Get ready for your clean and press right now. Clean and press. 30 seconds. Definitely feeling the set. Last one. And time. So resting 2 minutes.
Yes.
Definitely felt that.
Yeah. But 2 times over.
Heart rate's up. One time.
One time rather. Yep.
If you want to amplify,
Yes.
go twice through.
Yes.
But each round is just 2 minutes, right? It's just 30 seconds per exercise, 4 exercises. Then you're resting 2 minutes, and you're gonna go again. This one's a quick, dirty 30 barbell combo quickie. Follow us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, subscribe to our YouTube channel, check out our
Prestige Lab supplements.
and what else can we tell you? Stay tuned because we're gonna do this every week. We're gonna load you guys up with content every single week to keep you moving and grooving and sweating.
Thanks for checking us out, y'all.
Bye.